there we go. That was a very, very good sleep we had there. But yes, we're now in the car on the way to Flamingo Land Resort. Now Flamingo Land is located close to Malton. It's a bit in the middle of nowhere, isn't it? Again, really. If you look, there's not really anything around here apart from John, who is our designated driver.
Have to be, unless you want to catch the coastline up there.
There we go. A bit in the middle of nowhere, like I say. The park's over in the distance, just over there. We're going to be there in a few minutes' time. Actually, we're not too far away now. Great selection of rides here. It's the famous sat nav from the Bolton Park one. But yeah, this park is one of my favourites actually in the UK. Really like it. It's got a great selection of rides. You got quite a lot of Zamperla attractions here as well, quite a lot of Vekoma things, so it's going to be a good day. Flamingo Land. Why is it all theme parks are built with little roads going to them in this country? Makes me wonder. But yeah, it's going to be a good day. It's a Monday today, so hopefully it's going to be a very quiet day. Every time I've been to Flamingo Land, I must have been here about, I don't know, probably about 12, 13 times over the years. I've got family who used to live in, well, do live in the local area, who we come and visit. But yeah, hopefully it's going to be a quiet day today. Might be a few school groups and stuff, but yeah, nearly at the park, so I'll show you a little bit when we're driving into the entrance. Flamingo Land Resort, going to be a good day. So after a wonderful start by waiting 20 minutes on the on the car park gates, we've been let into the car park. They seem to have a thing with not letting people onto the car park here. And here we go, we're here at Flamingo Land. You can just see Hero, which is the new ride for last year, the one that I've not been on yet, which is there. That's the Zamperla Volair flying coaster. You've got Kamikaze, that's the Vekoma suspended looping coaster. Oh, that's a staff member. Coming his day at work. You got Velocity, Vekoma launch coaster. And you got Mumbo Jumbo, which is an S&S coaster. So you got a good selection of rides here. So we're going to go and sort our tickets out. Managed to get a bog off. Can't get on free.
Oh, yeah.
So far there's three cars here so far. So I think it's safe to say it's going to be quite a quiet day here at Flamingo Land. So we're inside the park now. Rides are testing. More or less everything's tested now, so it looks like everything's going to be available, and it's absolutely empty. There's hardly anybody about, is there?
Oh no, not anyone.
It is empty. So yeah, we're going to have a good, I reckon it'll probably shut at 4 today, with it being this quiet, so we'll get about 6 hours of ride time, which is quite a lot in a park that's pretty small with lots of rides chucked into it. We're getting to Hero now. We're going to be on the first car of the day.
And your first new credit.
First time on it. You've been on it before and say it's awful. A lot of people have been on it and say it's awful.
It's just mixed really. It's only one or two aspects of it I don't like. It's just the tonality of it and the noisy brakes or whatever it is.
We've got to do the cycle monorail as well at some point. The cycle monorail is a classic.
Oh yeah. But I still haven't seen the trailing total.
Busy coming in, look.
Very busy.
You're sarcastic. So yeah, we're going to head over to Hero, show you a bit when we get up there, and it's my first time on this roller coaster. Brand new credit. Can't wait. Just come off Hero there, first time I've ever ridden it, and we're back round in the queue, but that is got to be one of the worst rides I've ever ridden. It's absolutely awful. I mean, it looks great off ride, and I mean, How the seats work and stuff's quite cool, but it's so rough, isn't it?
There's not enough comfort, there's not enough foam when you lay down.
That is literally all that holds you in at the back. There's no padding or anything, it's literally just a piece of elastic holding you in.
Padding for your head and that's about it. The lift feels too noisy, it's squeaky, everything seems to laugh.
That is literally all holds you in. I thought it was going to go really tight on your back. Someone else told me that it goes really tight on your back and it just... Oh my god.
But you do get more flying experience.
You get a good flying experience and you get some force, but it's just so uncomfortable.
Look at James's feet.
On the inversions, your body, it just
Whacks against the
yeah, it's worse than G-force, and that's a big statement.
Even the roughness of the spine makes it look impressive compared to this.
When you first come on these couple of days, she's dragged up to the
Bloody hell.
What's the ride looks too rigid to begin with.
It looks great off ride, it's just when you get on it, out of coaster stars I'm going to give that 1 out of 10. Might be a harsh review. But no, definitely the worst coaster on this park. It's not very often I give a negative review on a ride, but really didn't enjoy that. But we're going on again anyway. That ride was better than the first time.
You were in the inside seat this
I
time.
was on the inside seat, first time I was on the left outer. Yeah, it was better. Still, I'd probably give it a 2 at best.
Better, you need to have a bit of extra weight to be...
Yeah, I think if you're a bigger build, you're going to be a lot more comfortable. But when you're quite sort of skinny, you just get bashed about in the seats. I mean, it's not an enjoyable ride, really.
You just got it to say you've been on it, that's what it's supposed to be.
It's a credit, it's something I need to get on, and I've finally done it here at Flamingo Land. But it's not worth rushing out here to get to. There's much better rides, like Velocity, and of course Mumbo Jumbo, Kamikaze. You know, a good coaster, but I think Velocity is definitely the best ride they've got at this park. I love Velocity. It's a brilliant ride. After an awesome ride on Cliffhanger, what do you think? That was your first time on that?
Still better than Ice Blast, so you get more
It is, it's better than Ice Blast.
Yeah,
it's probably the best one of them S&S rides in the UK, really. We're going to Mumbo Jumbo now, which is a personal favourite of mine. What do you think of this ride?
I just felt like it was strange on these S&S.
yeah, a bit like Slammer, obviously, at Thorpe Park, which has recently reopened. Woo! But in 2009, this ride opened. Obviously manufactured by S&S, and it's an Al Loco style ride, and it's got the same sort of theming. It's just comes off the plaza of sort of Kamikaze as well, which is good, with sort of this African sort of scenery which I quite like, and it's got a drop of 112 degrees. It was the world record breaker in 2009 when it opened, which was shortly beaten.
Right, I think coast in Japan about 120 degrees.
You know, there's a ridiculous one out there now, but I mean, this is still a good ride. I mean, it's probably the scariest ride in the park for people who, you know, aren't used to coasters. Oh, listen to that, S&S goodness. As you can see, it's absolutely empty here. This is our 6th ride coming up already. There you go, just what he said. But yeah, we're going on Mumbo Jumbo. Whee, there you go, Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube. There you go, these northerners, you know.
I'm not I want to stand up for him.
He lives here though.
Look, it's alright, I'll be alright.
We're on Kamikaze now. Kamikaze is the Vekoma suspended looping roller coaster. It's quite high actually, isn't it? For a UK ride, it's quite large scale, quite impressive. When they started to sort of regenerate Flamingo Land 7 so years ago, this was the first of their big 4, so to speak, that was put in. I mean, they used to have rides in like the Bullet. Did you ever ride the Bullet?
No, but this is on the site of the Bullet.
And did you ever ride Magnum 4?
No, I was too young for all of them. I was very small and too young.
But yeah, they used to have a couple of old sort of temporary rides, so to speak. And this was the first permanent proper coaster they put in. Since then, they've obviously put in Hero, Mumbo Jumbo, Velocity, and most of the parts, to be honest. It's got some new theme music as well. It used to play a theme what you used to hear like Kumali.
It sounds like really like a Q-Line 13.
It does, it's got quite an atmosphere. So yeah, we're going on Mumbo Jumbo. It's a good ride, on Kamali, sorry. Getting the rides wrong. It's a good ride. I think it's because they're similar themes, aren't they? I mean, Mumbo Jumbo Kamali, they're literally identical sort of theme. So we're going on Kamali, that's the right ride this time. And yeah, it's alright this, it's quite good.
Middle of the train.
Here we go, we're on Kamali! Woo!
Yeah!
Woo! No force on that at all. Love it. Doing well today. We've been in the park nearly an hour and we've done 7 rides, going on to our 8th ride now. Kamali was good there. You know, it was just a nice. It's not as rough as the other SLCs. I mean, I do prefer Jubilee Odyssey. Have you been on Odyssey?
No, where's that one?
Fantasy Island.
No.
There we go. We'll try and get there this year. If you're up for going to Fantasy Island in Skegness.
Mine, but at the moment when my work's going, I can't afford to.
But I'll be there later in the year anyway on the channel. So make sure you go and see that. To see the other SLC in the country. We're going on Flip Flop now, which is one of the flat rides. And you might be thinking, what is that noise? It's these fountains. This is the children's play area. In the summer, this gets really popular.
It looks like I don't know if it's still sponsored by Capri Sun.
There you go, Capri Sun sponsorship. You got Pterodactyl in the background over there. We'll be heading over to that shortly, but first, we're going for a bit of a spin on Flip Flop. This is quite a good flat ride, actually. Really enjoy this one. It's very bright, very colourful, and if the water effects are fully working, you do get a little bit wet sometimes on this. So we'll see. Flip Flop. Good ride there on what is quite an intense flat ride. I mean, that's on a really good sequence. Going this way. We're going on Zoom now, which is a little junior coaster. Junior inverted coaster, quite nice. But yeah, what do you think to the wonderful flat ride that is Flip Flop?
It's for me, it's their best flat ride in the park.
It is good. I mean, it looks nice off ride as well. But now we're going on to this little runway, which is quite well themed for Zoom. Control tower. It's a nice little ride, this. Again, guess the manufacturer of this ride. It is Zamperla, much like most of the rides here. So we're going to go on Pterodactyl now. Probably my favourite flight in the park, this one. Really enjoy this type of ride. I really love the one at Winter Wonderland. Down down in Hyde Park in London over Christmas. He's got some really good theming as well around this ride. All themed to dinosaurs and stuff, obviously, hence why it's called Pterodactyl. So much stress on this ride system. I mean, look how this is spinning here, and it's a very good ride. So let's get on.
Okay.
A bit windy.
Just a bit. Yeah, I don't think.
My God!
Look at the car park. Look at the park.
Plenty. My God!
Yeah, don't be like the chest wing. It's not this tall.
This is windy.
Velocity's still dead.
Oh, backwards this time. Tell us your thoughts, John, on Pterodactyl.
I don't like chest wings being that tall, to be honest. It's good, but I don't prefer them to be that tall.
Another brand new credit now, it's Dinosaurus.
Twistosaurus.
Oh, Twistosaurus. I'm not very experienced with the rides here, as you can tell. It's not one of them parks where I've been to a lot. I've probably been to about 13 times, but this is a brand new ride. Dino Twistosaurus. So which way do we go?
I don't know, I'm going up there.
Twistosaurus, have you been on this?
No.
It's a new credit for both of us. Twistosaurus is a little junior coaster.
Spinning junior.
Love how the rides have all got these tacky fairground noises on, it's quite funny. Fantastic. They have put in a lot of new coasters at this park over the past few years. I mean, they seem to put in stuff without really properly announcing it, don't they? It's like,
yeah, it's just they just suddenly announce it.
Stuff just goes in, it's like, yeah, we're building this. It's nice. I like that. Twistosaurus, there, what do you think?
It's a bit rough, but it's not bad for what it is.
It's jolty, isn't it? But
It's fine, it's alright.
yeah, it's not, you know, for a junior coaster, I thought it might be a bit more, you know. Are we going on this? The little crocodile?
Oh no.
I've had that credit before. When I was a kid, I don't think we're allowed on it now. Probably the only credit we can't get today. Like I say, I got that when I was a little kiddie winkle. Yeah, it was alright, Twistosaurus. Quite rough, like I say, I wasn't expecting it to be as rough as that, but yeah, it was good. I'm going to head up here now. I might have a little go on Little Monsters actually, on the way up.
The cars, random cars.
Yeah, the vintage cars and stuff, we like the classics. Of course, you got the zoo up here as well, which is very, very well themed and very well looked after actually, which is good.
You could see that when they had their when they do filming over there.
Yeah, so we'll have a little go on this dark ride, Little Monsters Mayhem or Mischief or whatever it is. So it could just be Little Monsters, but it's a good ride. So it's got quite a good bit of theming in there. Right. It's alright as it is. I think, you know, well, this used to be the park's old haunted house. They tried to sort of make it a bit more family, with it being up the family end of the park. So we're going to have a little look. Hopefully have a ride on that. a little geek talk about Hero. Yeah. Just saying how it looks better off-ride than it actually rides. We just had a really, really nice lunch, which was... I don't know what he's doing. The staff here, you know, a little bit, what's the word? A bit iffy. Yeah. You know, I think
we've seen one or two that are alright.
Yeah, we've seen some better stuff than I did last time I was here. But yeah, we're going to go and check out Velocity now. It's been shut all morning, and there's actually people on it. So there we go. It must have opened in the past sort of 10 minutes, because when we went to get some food, it was closed. It's been down all morning, and there's been techies on the launch. So we're going on that. It's the Booster Bike Coaster by Vekoma. And it's it is my favourite ride in the park. It's actually, you know, one of my favourite rides in the country actually. It's my favourite launch coaster. A lot of you might be thinking, what about Stealth? Well, I prefer it. I just really, really like this coaster.
The uniqueness of where you sit.
I like the uniqueness of it. I think it's a good launch.
It's not that fast, only about 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, I don't even think it's that. I think it's top speed 50. I don't think it's 60. It's nice, it's just relaxing. Reminds me of a Mack Mega Coaster launch, you know, nice and smooth, relaxing ride. Talking about food, quickly, just had a really nice fish and chips. So if you ever come, go into the seaside area by Cliffhanger and Mumbo Jumbo, go and check that out. Really nice food, fish and chips, £5, really good portion as well. And you had a nice big bag sausage. Yeah. Was that good?
Oh yeah. Don't know which way you're going to take it though.
Remember,
but in general, it is nice.
Remember, any women out there who's still single?
No, but in general, it is nice. That is nice. That is nice.
It was beautiful. There we
nice.
go. We're going to Velocity then now. So I'll see you after the ride. Can't wait to get back on this. It's been a couple of years, so probably have a few re-rides on Velocity. Well worth it. We've not had one ride on Velocity. We've not had 2 rides on Velocity. We've had 3 rides on Velocity in about 15 minutes. Walk on queue line. It's very, very quiet, of course. Yeah, it's just a brilliant launch coaster. How did you find that? You liked it?
Oh yeah, it's a bit of a crotch buster. Apart from that, it's nice.
Yeah, you know, because of, especially if you put your hands up. It's one of them launch coasters where you actually want to keep your hands down and hold it on to sort of give it an authentic feel that you're on this motorbike. But we're now going on the cycle monorail. What you can hear in the background there is the generator for Velocity, which is really, really loud. But I'm glad they got that fixed. I mean, I was worried that we weren't going to get on that today, and with it being my favourite ride at the park, I wouldn't have been very happy. We're going on the cycle monorail now, which is this. And basically we pedal round it. No motors at all, you know, it's just pedal round it, go whatever speed you want, and don't whack into the back of other people. Well, that's what they say anyway. Had another ride on the Zamperla Volair coaster, also known as Hero, and that was the worst ride I've had on it. It really knocked me about, that one. My shoulders were really hurting because we were basically rushed onto the ride by the ride host to get on that one. You know, I just jumped onto it and didn't get my feet in the right. You know, there's like bits where you put your feet in. I just didn't get the grasp of it. So go back on a much more better, superior coaster now. We've done loads of rides. I mean, I've lost count now. Well over 20 odd rides, and it's only just gone lunchtime. Having a ride on Mumbo and Kamali. I think we're going to go to the other end of the park, have a little look around the zoo, Lost River ride, and all that jazz. So, see you later on. We're on Voodoo now, which is their pirate ship. Can't remember much about this actually. I don't think I went on it last time I was here. So yeah, time for a ride on that. Voodoo wasn't very good.
No, it's not.
I can see why I didn't ride it last time I came now. I must have just gone on it a few years ago and thought, don't ride that again. Going on one of my other favourites, probably it is my second favourite ride at the park. It's the Lost River ride. which is just here.
And it's dead.
It's empty. I mean, I queued 45 minutes last time I came here for this.
Poncho or no poncho?
No poncho. A few re-rides on this one. Lost River ride. Sponsored by Walls.
Still? Well, sponsorship ran out.
Don't know, it's still there. So let's go on. Oh, there's the lion, look.
I don't think that's someone though.
Takes you right through the zoo basically, and through some of the enclosures, which is quite nice on this ride, but it is a bit of a soaker, this one. So I can't believe it, it's dead. So yeah, time for the Lost River ride. Great day so far here at Mingo Land. No running because I'm slippery when I'm wet. So it seems to look like Flamingo Land have let that ride go into disrepair since we last came. No effects working. Not that impressed at all actually with the Lost River ride. It was one of my favourite water rides in the country. We're soaked.
Yeah, not 9 that.
For nothing. So we're going back to the car now, have a quick change. I mean, we've done loads of rides today, so don't mind going back to the car and having a quick change and stuff, and having another lap on the coasters and stuff. But yeah. No, nothing was on, was it, John? No audio, no effects, nothing. All that's working is what you see there, which is a waterfall, and that's it.
Even just the background music would be enough.
Yeah, the whole story, there's a part of that ride where you sat there in an enclosure with the giraffes, and he used to tell you this story about a helicopter going over and everything, and none of that was on. Some music like this it used to play, didn't it?
Yeah, so it'd be better if they kept it just the background music.
Yeah, so disappointment.
Not necessarily the waterfalls or anything else, just some background music to keep you up.
Yeah, I'm not that impressed with that at all. Yeah, anyway, I'm absolutely freezing, so we're going back to the car, have a quick change, see you in a bit. Come on, Lee, yeah. Big blue track, big blue track, a big blue track, big blue track, big blue track. What colour is it?
Big and blue.
It's a big blue track with yellow supports, big blue track with yellow supports, and a big blue track with yellow supports.
Just random.
There you go. So after an absolutely soaking ride on the Lost River ride, we've now got to change in some new clothes.
Yeah.
And we're feeling a bit more dry, aren't we?
Oh, hell of a lot dry.
We're on the Parks Railway now, having a little ride round up to the zoo. We're going to have a little look around. Best zoo in the UK in a theme park anyway. It's in much better condition than Chesterton and Drayton Manors in my opinion. What do you think?
It's a hell of a lot better than Drayton. It's on. Chessington is just behind, but this is better.
It is, it's nice, it's very well looked after, and I'm not saying the animals aren't at the other parks, I'm sure they are, just in terms, it feels nice, doesn't it?
Chessington doesn't seem to really advertise as a park, even though it's all into first, you don't seem to really advertise this place, it advertises the animals first, then the rides.
Yeah, that's sort of how it works here. They've got giraffes, they've got rhinos, they've got little things, and they've also got like a big aquarium here as well, haven't they, and sea lions and stuff.
They've got a sea lion show, not too sure about the aquarium.
Yeah, I've been in it before. Yeah, just like a big aquarium. There's quite a lot of stuff here. I mean, you know, yeah, it's a really nice zoo area. So we're going to head round there now, yeah, and show you a little bit of the zoo here at Flamingo Land. Here you go, John, the aquarium. It does exist. Welcome to Sharkbait Reef by Sea Lion. Oh. This enclosure is currently undergoing maintenance. Not a good spot. There's the sea lions.
Sea life does do it better.
Where is your nearest sea lion?
It's going to probably be Scarborough, I think.
Surprised there isn't one in York actually.
No. It's like Scarborough, Manchester.
Looks like it's had a bit of refurb this. It's got like new sides on it.
New sides, not new paint job on the inside.
On the inside, no, it looks like they ran out of paint before we came on here.
Just a big sticker.
Zoo monorail. We've got 2 monorails here. One of them unfortunately is off today, but this one's on. And this is the better one of the 2. I mean, it takes you...
Well, maybe I'm there, but still.
Yeah, it's
nice overview.
It's nice. A bit like the Safari Skyway at...
I think it's the same model, but it's just a longer track. Let's have a longer, shorter.
Yeah. Chesterton's is definitely longer. There's the park over there. You can see it's actually quite a big amount of space they've got here actually. You know, the park's quite a way away from...
Actual park-wise, it's small. The zoo overwhelms it by
Definitely.
miles.
I think we're going to get on the cable cars shortly. Back down to the other end. They had a massive queue down the other end, so, and the walk on at this one. So, looks like they've literally got 2, 3 on. Which is very good. Imagine Skyride on 3.
That would be awful.
So yeah, we're going to get on the cable car, I think. Hello. Hello. Oh, they're all going crazy. Woo! Shambhala. Do you like Shambhala? He does.
A bit shaky.
There we go, we're on the cable cars now. A lot of people I know don't like these. There you go, a show going on down there. Lost River Ride. Pterodactyl, is that still operating? Even though it's windy? Yes it is.
Hopefully they won't.
There's a bit breezy up here.
In the old Alton cap.
Yeah, these are actually the old ones from Malton Towers. Where the actual writers to me, I don't think so.
No,
but these, believe it or not, are from Malton Towers before the other Skyride, making them very old. Dino Stone Park. Twistosaurus.
That's nice size.
Whoa!
You know, zoo expansion.
Hopefully more rides.
So yeah.
I can just imagine the hypercoaster with all the back there, like Shambhala.
Nah, residents don't allow it.
One day. Just had another few rides there. We did Mumbo Jumbo, Cliffhanger, and Hero, which was even rougher than before.
Oh yeah. Ride operator used to be on his phone all the time.
Yeah, the ride operator was on his phone.
The same one as the first one on, but he's
yeah, I'm not actually very impressed with that at all. I mean,
it's like a fetch.
I've heard about that happening here, and now to actually see it happen, I'm not very impressed, to be honest. Yeah, we're going on Navigator now anyway, which is basically a standard disco ride.
Have you ever been to Rose Beach on being an airbender? It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same as Airbender. I mean, it's, you know, a bigger model than Airbender, but
yeah,
it's, you know, it's just a standard disco ride.
Nice. It's nice.
The Edge at Paulton's Park.
that's a different maker.
That must use some electricity, that lift hill. So yeah, we're going on Navigator. There.
He doesn't even mind.
On the cycle monorail.
Yeah. Actually works.
And if we stop like this, it actually will stop us from moving. There's some construction work going on. It's not powered in any way except by our feet. That ride there has actually come from American Adventure when that closed. There you go. It's the runaway mine train. Good exercise, eh, John?
Oh, it's more than enough for the day. Walking's done enough.
It is. There we go. Woo! See how fast we can do it around the bend? That's it.
Oh,
Oh my god! Ah! That's it.
Little gears on here to change.
End of the ride. Just had a few more rides. We had a dual ride on Velocity. Didn't even have to leave the seat. Didn't even check the restraint. It was literally straight in, wait for the catch car, come back, and we'll send it again. Back on the pterodactyl now. Just had a ride on cycle, haven't we?
Oh yeah, these are knackered.
Cycle was good. You saw there. These are quite good animatronics, look, actually, for a.
Apart from the grey finger.
Apart from the grey finger, which I don't think is supposed to be like that. They're quite decent. I mean, you know, they're all right for what they are. So that's it, we've just done loads of re-rides, haven't we? We've had a few on Velocity, and you know, the rides kept going past 4 o'clock. I mean, I'm not sure. Still a few rides going now, but we're going to call it a day. We've done at least over 50 rides today. It's been fantastic, hasn't it, John?
Oh yeah.
I've really enjoyed the trip. It's been absolutely fantastic. The park's been dead today. Lightwater Valley was dead yesterday. I mean, it's been awesome, absolutely awesome trip, and I'm glad you guys have followed it here on Theme Park Worldwide. It's been one of our best vlogs yet. Hope you've enjoyed it. Of course, thank you to John for joining us in this one. It's been good. I'm sure you'll see John again very soon on another trip and another vlog. And of course, that's all from me, Sean Sandbrook. And thank you for watching Theme Park Worldwide. You know what that means by now, guys. Come on, join in and say it with me. That means it's time to cue them credits. See you later, guys. See you in the next vlog.